Does my hair look stupid? Like,
yeah.
yeah, perfect.
I like your long hair. I haven't seen you with long hair like that. It really was like Jesus long.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going for? Like a blonde Jesus? You're like the Mormon Jesus.
Exactly.
You look like the Mormon
Bishop Jesus.
Bishop
Christ.
Yeah.
Elder Christ, and then he became Bishop Christ.
And that picture where he's knocking on the door,
yeah.
He was just an elder.
Right. Right.
You like? Aren't you LSD? I mean LDS.
I used to be.
I kind of always assumed you were, but I never knew. Were you kind of Mormon? Were you like hardcore Mormon like that, or what?
I wouldn't say hardcore Mormon, but like, yeah. Not hardcore, but yeah.
You were pretty much a Mormon?
I was pretty much a Mormon.
You were a good boy, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. It said right error. We'll see what happened at the beginning. But yeah. Yeah, the only time I remember we went to your house one time.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do, and I remember I was like, you guys want to play Jenga? And I was like joking, and you're like, no.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I remember we gave you a ride.
Yeah.
I don't know if you missed the bus or what.
Yeah.
Because you lived in Manan, right? Like
Yeah.
right off the curve.
Yep.
Right off the big curve. And we're like, yeah, we're headed that way. We'll take you a ride.
Yep.
And I don't remember who all was with us. Me and Ryan probably for sure. Because he always rode with me.
I'm trying to remember who. I can see his face, but I don't know. What's his name?
Was it Jonas?
Well, I think I might have been Ryan.
Do you know Jonas died? Do you remember Jonas? Oh.
Because that's like in your grade, and you were.
That's true. I was gonna say I'm 2 years. I still am 2 years older than you, I believe.
Yeah.
I was a senior. You were a sophomore, right? 10th grade. I was in 12th grade. I think.
Something like that. I just know we had the one class together.
That's why I was hoping Maria would make it, because I was wondering if you guys had gone matched in school at the same time. She went to Rigby for a while. Yeah. But she's a little younger, maybe 2 years younger than you, I think.
Okay.
So maybe you guys did. Maybe you guys were best friends and you don't remember.
Maybe. I took too much LSD and I forgot.
Because you were LSD.
Because I was LSD.
Do you ever have LSD flashbacks?
Sometimes, yep.
That they should make that a thing. Like people that used to be LDS should have LDS flashbacks. 'Cause I'm sure you do. Yeah. I'm sure there's times in your life when you kind of start feeling guilty about something.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, oh, this is because of the LSD.
LSD Mormons. Yeah, no, it definitely lives with you for a lot of things. You're like, oh, yeah, I don't have to feel guilty about that. Or,
yeah. Because I'm the same way. I talked about that on, I think, just this last episode about the, like when I was like in 7th grade and this girl let me touch her boobs. Yeah. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to hell. And I prayed on it and prayed on it. Like, I will never do it again. Yeah. And it's like obviously very inappropriate. You don't want kids doing that on a school bus. But it's like just a normal, like, but it's horny kids. Like, it's not nothing terrible. Like,
right. It's
nothing.
Not
going to go to hell.
It's nothing, yeah. And if you are going to hell for that, then we're all doomed.
Yeah, because we all touch boobs.
Right.
At one point.
At one point or another. A boob will touch the hand.
It was cool, too. Because the thing was, like, I, prayed about it, and I was super sad, super scared about it. Yeah. But at the same time, I was, really horny. But, cool. So, I jerked off about it. And I'm like, oh, man, now I got to pray twice as hard.
God forgive me for what I'm doing, but I like it.
So we took you home.
Yeah.
And I remember you thought we were just going to drop you off, but we just kind of let ourselves in.
Yeah.
And we were hanging out at your house for a while. Yeah. And I think your mom was coming home soon. You were like, guys, you guys going to leave anytime soon? They're like, no. We
I was super awkward and shy too.
We want to meet your mom. You were.
Because that would have been cool. A normal situation. I
don't think your mom even would have cared. Yeah.
No, probably not. But I was, weird. But
some parents would. I think
some parents.
My dad didn't like people at the house, but he was. Yeah. I see people normal parents that just do stuff around their parents not giving a fuck, and I'm like, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. He used to always work night shifts. Not always, but he was on a rotating thing. So when he was on night shift, he would cover up the window with his big heavy blanket, and he would sleep in my room, mine and my brother's room. And if we forgot a shoe in there or something, fuck, man, it's what do we do? We had to sneak in and with a flashlight and just be quiet. And after even fairly recent, when I first was with my ex-wife, her dad was asleep in the room and her brother was like, oh man, I left my something in there, and he just walked in, turned the light on, grabbed the stuff, and I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, what?
Is he not going to be pissed? He's going to be pissed for the rest of the week if you do that. And that's when, and just stuff like that happens, and you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah. That's okay. That's allowed. Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's just stuff like that. But yeah, I remember we were there and you were freaking out because we weren't leaving. And the more you wanted us to leave, the more it was like, we're just going to stay. We're just going to live here now.
Yeah. Like I said, I do remember, it was like a core memory. I was like, do you guys want to play Jenga? And I was like joking. And you guys were like,
Really?
do you want me to play Jenga right now? No, I don't want to play Jenga.
Really?
And I'm like, yeah.
It's
like,
crazy how much people grow up because I would have loved to play Jenga. Like
right? I would love to play Jenga right now.
I wish we had Jenga right now.
We should go get Jenga. When's the last time you played Jenga?
Maybe not too long ago, a couple of years ago. I think a couple Christmases ago. Why'd you go that way?
Is this ruining everything?
It might be. I don't know if you're at the shot anymore.
I felt like, I kind of wanted to have it. That's all right.
Oh, you want to go face to face?
Yeah. Well, face to face feels a little more comfortable to me. But
I've done a lot of 2-camera shots for like face to face stuff.
Yeah. I bet you have.
Sometimes I'm like really lazy and I don't want to edit it.
That's fair.
Speaking of making porn, did you know Will Pounder when we were in high school? He was in my grade, I think, maybe.
No, I don't think I do, but I think I know where this is going. But continue.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
I think you.
I sent you the link.
Showed me. Yeah. You sent me the link, and you're like, "That was the guy," and I was like, "I'll take your word for it. I don't remember him."
Okay, yeah, because he was in my grade, and I was just like, because I'm just watching porn one day, and like this guy comes on the screen. I'm like, wait a minute. I was like that fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, like who the fuck? Like that's the dude. Yeah. And I had to confirm and sent it to a bunch of people, and everybody's like, "Holy shit!" Yeah. And I was really nice about it, like, because I sent it to a lot of like girls when you were in high school.
Yeah.
But I looked for just a clip where they weren't naked, like the intro, like it's obviously porn, but they're not fucking.
But it's not the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Just to be like, is this who I think it is?
Guy, right?
Like, yeah.
Watch the full thing if you want, but.
And that's the thing. I'm a supportive. Like I wasn't his friend or anything. If anything, I thought he was kind of dorky, and I hope he doesn't remember me as like a bully or anything. Yeah, but like, still, he's from our same roots, so I like support him. I watch everything he puts out.
There you go. It's like it's like he makes it famous. He makes it big. You got to support that.
And the thing is, like, his dick is big, but it's not like porn big. Yeah. So I'm like, it's kind of cool to see like kind of just an average big.
Bigger than like you and I.
Yeah, put together. Like you, but like in porn, you always expect to see
like monsters. Yeah. Not that I would. No.
Yeah, you don't watch porn because you're LSD.
Because I'm LSD. Right.
So anyway, we're here today with Collin Newman. I don't even know if I said your name since we started recording.
I don't think you have.
Maybe. But this is my friend Collin Newman. We went to high school together. Like we said, he's a couple years younger than me. You were kind of a quiet kid. I don't know why we started like hanging out with you and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know either. I was quiet, but like it depends. Like certain classes or something, I could be like loud or funny or whatever.
You were quiet, but you weren't shy either. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you would roll up with your banjo.
Yeah,
I don't think if you were shy, you wouldn't do that.
That's true. And I would hang out with people in school, but then I never did like a lot of out of school stuff.
You never like went out and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
whatever.
That's kind of depressing. Who else? Like you didn't have like a group of friends?
I did, and like we hung out sometimes.
Who'd you hang out with?
I don't know if you would know them, like T.J. Smith, Con McAllister.
I remember the name Con McAllister. Yeah. Stephen. I remember those names, but I don't remember who they were.
Yeah, and didn't we only have like the one class?
I think we were in a math class together also.
I know we had business and street law.
Business and street law, and I think we might have had math.
Maybe.
Because, or maybe I'm thinking maybe I'm just thinking because Liz. Do you remember Liz? She remembers you very fondly.
What's her last name?
What is her name? It took me a while to even remember her first name because nobody calls her that anymore. Liz Marquez.
Tell me more about her.
Real cute little Mexican girl. She'd always looked all dolled up, wear skirts. One of the girls that wore skirts and stuff. She's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
But because I remember when we did the Chicanos and Cars Getting Tacos, she was like, "Oh, you fucking still like Collin, remember?" And she like remembers the whole you mooning people on the school bus and stuff. She remembers all that. She was in business street law, but she was in your grade.
Okay.
But I also remember she was in a math class because that was when I fell in love with her because she sat across from me.
Yeah.
So.
Did she? Was she like in Rigby?
I think she lived in Rigby. Maybe Menando.
Okay.
Because maybe it might have been Manan area because I think her sister was in my grade and I met her in 6th grade. You know how a lot of the Manan kids went to Roberts for 6th grade.
Yeah.
So I think she might have been in Manan. Now that I think about it.
That's something weird that like that I don't know a lot of other people do. Like we had. Well, I went to Louisville for elementary school, so we had like 1st through 5th. Then we went to Roberts through 6th, and then like back to Louisville for 7th, and then to junior high for 8th and 9th.
Yeah.
And then high school.
Yeah, I don't know how it works now. Like, there's just different schools now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was always crazy. Like, especially like us in Roberts, our commute like is immediately after 7th grade or after 6th grade, we had to start riding the bus, and that was when they had Midway Middle out there behind the Fresh Pack.
Yeah.
And
That's
then,
right.
But then like they shut that down. They built a new schools, and then we did junior high where there's a dollar store now.
Yep.
And then the high school where the junior high is now is where we were in high school.
Yep.
Yeah.
I always tell my kids that, like, when we drive by, like, the dollar store that used to be the junior high, they're like, cool, Grandpa. I'm like, yeah, but okay. Like, right, cool
That
story.
makes sense, though, because I remember, like, when we were in junior high there, people would tell us, like, this used to be the high school. I'm like,
I don't give a shit. Cool. But, yeah, I do remember we had the junior high there, and they had the La Pizzeria. You just always walk over there and get Bambinos.
Yeah, do you ever go to the Bambinos now?
I have, but they're freaking expensive.
They're expensive and they're a letdown. I mean, they're not bad. Like, there's still something like when people visit from out of state and stuff, there's still definitely like
they're
one of those,
good.
you got to go to Bambino. But back then, dude, like at the pizzeria, you would bite into it and fucking splatter yourself. It was just jam-packed.
Yep.
And now it's mostly air. They're like made by Lay's now.
Right.
But they're still good, but it's just, you
There's
just can't
definitely
compare them.
some nostalgia missing in there.
And they were like, yeah, it's a closed campus. You guys can't be going over there. And everybody just went over there. That and Olson's Bakery right next to it. Everybody would go get some donuts in the morning. And I'm sure they hated the school doing closed campus because that was probably a big part of their business. A bunch of kids coming in and buying donuts in the morning.
And you can't even feel guilty because it's just like the kids with their school money. Like,
yeah.
give me more.
Just do it. You go get some more from your parents.
Exactly.
Nick Olson was in my grade. He was, his parents owned that place. And he was a guitar player. But he was one of those guitar players I didn't like because he had like really nice guitars and amps and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
Okay.
The first guitar I messed around with was like my brother's old guitar. There was like a nylon string, and I ended up putting steel strings on it because I didn't know shit about it. And I never took lessons. I'm like, bang, 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 cool.
And you just messed it up or what?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How'd you start playing the banjo? How'd that come about?
My dad really always liked like classic country and bluegrass and stuff like that, so I got into that. And I asked my parents to get me a banjo, and they went to like Chesboro's or whatever, and like, holy shit, they're like $700. So we'll get you a mandolin because it was more like 150 or reasonably priced. So I started with that. And it took me forever to even learn anything. And then there's like one point where I was like, I got this book that kind of like kicked me off to like, okay, I can actually make something sound good. And then I think they eventually got me a banjo. And
Like a secondhand banjo or something? Something that wasn't going to be $700.
I think maybe they just went to a different store or something where it wasn't just as expensive.
Because that's the thing, $700, and especially now, isn't that much for a brand new instrument.
Yeah.
But like back then, and for someone like if you don't know if you're gonna even stick with it,
That's the thing. I think they're not going to spend that much if it's like my first instrument and stuff.
I think everybody's first guitars is always something cheap or something used.
Yeah.
Hand me down stuff.
And then I bought my first guitar with my first check from Carino's.
You worked at Johnny Carino?
Yeah, I worked there for 13 years.
Oh, and you knew Doug, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Doug's
Doug.
a good friend of mine.
Everybody called him Dougbert. I don't think he liked
Dougbert.
that. Because he introduced himself. He's like, my name's Doug or Robert. Or like, Doug, Doug. And I'm like, what is it, Dougbert? So,
Dougbert.
It's called Dougbert.
I forgot he was Robert. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all called him Goog.
Doug.
I think it was, and I think that was because of a typo. We worked at the call center for
Yeah.
a long time, and somebody typed in G-O-U-G instead of Doug.
Okay.
And so then that was just his name.
Yeah, he's a good dude. But yeah, so I bought my first guitar with the first check I got there. It was like a 150 cheapie. And then I have my Taylor now that was a little bit.
You have a Taylor?
Yeah.
That's I've always wanted a Taylor.
I've had it for 15 years probably.
But I've never invested. The only guitar I ever invested in was my bass, Schecter 5-string bass. And that wasn't that expensive. It was like $300, $350, something like that.
Yeah.
But everything else has been, like, I love playing old nylon string guitars like that. I'll find them on Marketplace for like $20 and buy them.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually they'll break, or I'll like one of them I sat on when we were fucking partying and stuff, and
Yeah.
and so it's just I just cycle through them, but I like how they sound, and they're just fun.
Yeah, I have a decent, not like a super expensive, but a semi-decent nylon string, so it's pretty cool.
And my electric guitar, that was something that was just, it was at my uncle's store where I used to practice with my cousin's band, and this Fender, and my cousin just gave it to me. He's like, yeah, it's like, he's like, it looks like a Strat, but it's not. He's like, I think someone was like trying to build it, just whatever, you can have it. And so I strung it up, and it sounds really good, and I looked up the serial number, and it's like, no, it's like actually worth
Like
something. And
legit.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting this back ever.
Yeah, yeah, for
But
real.
it's because it's actually it looks like a Strat, but it's not. It's kind of heavy. It's a 1981 Fender lead,
Okay.
and I guess apparently that was like the leads were like the Econo lines when they were made in the U.S. though, before they did Squire that was made in Asia somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it was like the last Econo guitars that were still made in America that are like, that's why they're still kind of worth something.
Yeah.
And that's what I still play today. I've had that for fucking 20 years by now. But
Sweet. I have my electric guitar is probably my least favorite guitar. I like it, but I just don't. It just doesn't ever sound quite right. Like I don't know. Maybe,
What do you have?
Take it in somewhere. Epiphone maybe. I don't even remember. But yeah, I like it because it's cool to have different sounds and have. I just have like a little practice amp and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I need to put new strings on it or work with it. But
And you learned the mandolin first, and then
Yeah.
the banjo, and then the
Yeah.
guitar,
yeah.
and you learned from a book.
Yep.
That's crazy because I learned guitar from a book.
Yeah.
Just I ordered it from like the Scholastic book fair thing,
Yeah.
and just learned off of there. And
Yep, I learned from books and online and stuff. I've never taken. I actually took violin lessons for a little bit, but for maybe a couple months. But and I'm taking voice lessons right now.
oh, nice.
But I've never taken any instrument lessons really.
I never did lessons. I always tell my daughter, if you want to do lessons, let me know.
Yeah.
I'll make it happen. I'm like, but I'm also not gonna force you.
But you don't have to. Yeah, there's other ways to learn it.
I'm like, but also if I see you fiddling around with a guitar, I'm gonna strongly suggest, because I do kind of wish I would have.
Yeah.
And then especially you start jamming with people that know what they're doing, and it's and they're like, what the hell are you playing? Because you just play it however you
Yeah.
taught yourself, and it's completely wrong. I was like, it sounds right. But
or you get yourself in bad habits and
Yeah.
stuff. But
yeah, my A, even just the A chord, that one always trips people out because everybody's like, don't you use it? I was like, no, I just fat finger it.
I do it however I want.
But but yeah, and then everything's evolved because everybody's like, a book, okay, grandpa, because everybody just learns off of YouTube and stuff now.
Right. Yeah. Just everything on your phone.
And it's which makes I use my how they do their Wrapped on Spotify, but they do it on YouTube now too.
Yeah.
My most listened to song on YouTube this year was Guitar Tuner in E, because I just use the YouTube video to tune my guitar all the time.
Yeah. I have an app, but yeah. I was speaking of all that. It was cool. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I was just playing, practicing, singing some songs and stuff, and my daughter, comes up and just checking it out. And I was like, "Do you want to sing something or whatever?" And so she'll sing with me. And I'll play,
Nice.
and
Hell yeah, that's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter has a guitar, and it's a good feeling when she asks for it, and when she, a few times that she's actually kind of fiddled around with it, but I'm like, I hope they go that route a little bit.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Yeah, and I mean, my daughter's pretty she hasn't taken any lessons or anything, but she can hit some notes sometimes. She obviously there's
some talent there,
spots, but there's potential for sure. She could be pretty good.
Hell yeah. I just wish you should do more banjo stuff. Next time you go to an open mic, you should do a banjo thing.
I was thinking that I should bring out a banjo. I could maybe do that this month.
The banjo's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that talent show that I brought out.
Yeah,
banjo.
you won third place.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I remember that. It was good. I remember
Was it you and Ryan that?
It was me and Sean.
Sean, that's who I was thinking of before. Was Sean?
We were Ms. Paranoid. I still think that's a cool band name.
Yeah.
And we used the font. I downloaded a Miss Pac-Man font.
Yeah.
And wrote Miss Pac-Man.
Like
we eventually made shirts and stuff. It was cool.
Sweet.
But I remember it was just me and him, just two guitars, sometimes a bass and a guitar, and everybody else was always like, well, that's not really a band. It's like,
Whatever.
well, we're not. We're Miss Paranoid.
Right, we're just chilling.
And we wrote the worst songs ever, dude. Like now that the world we live in now, I don't think kids write songs like that.
Yeah.
Like we had a song called "I'm a Retard."
Probably shouldn't say that.
Probably fucked up.
Probably not.
It was about this guy. It's written in first person. It's about me, I guess. And like I really fall in love with this aide that helps the special ed kids, and so I pretend to be special ed.
Yeah, like The Ringer.
Yeah, is that what that movie
Have you
is?
seen The Ringer?
No, they must have. Johnny Knoxville must have taken our idea, because I'm pretty sure ours was before that.
Yeah.
And the song was like, "Oh, she wipes my ass," and like all this shit. Like, it was pretty bad. And
I kind of like it.
And every verse like ended with "because I'm a retard." It was pretty bad.
Yeah. Well. Oopsie.
What was another one? Some people thought, because it was offensive, but I think it was just because Sean's the one that wrote it. He wrote a song called Taco Bell. Yeah. And it was all like in E. Yeah. And we made it sound like very like a Spanish kind of kind of thing. Yeah. It was fun though. That was a fun song. Yeah. Yeah, we had quite a few songs. And even back then though, I remember Sean's brother listening to that song and being like, do you guys like? And we're like, it's funny.
Yeah, but back then we barely had internet, so like, people are not gonna say that's bad. Like we
weren't getting canceled,
right? Somebody was watching like the TV in the background the other day, and they said that the internet was like it started in 1983. I was like, was that for real? Right?
Well, yeah, that makes. I saw a thing today that said it might have been like it was. I think maybe today was like when CDs were commercially released in the U.S. in 1983. Yeah. I'm like, well, that's cool. I got my first CD probably 20 years later, but.
Yeah. That's another thing when my kids are like, okay, Grandpa, and I tell them like, I didn't have internet when I was a kid. Yeah. That's like, I can't even imagine that. Like, when you didn't have internet, what like?
How old were you when you got internet, do you think?
When we got internet at the house, like, I was probably like 10 or 12 or something, and we got dial-up internet.
So probably about the same time as me, because I was 13 and right at the year 2000 we got this computer and internet, and it would take like it was dial-up, so you had to like I would stay up super late because I didn't want to tie up the phone line when people needed the phone. So stay up super late, like downloading like one song. Or you take all night,
go back to your Playboy and it's going like oh wait, guys, here comes a nipple.
Yeah, and then it would someone would pick up the phone and you just wouldn't even get the nipple. It was just shit like that, man. It's insane to think about. And then like we all like I remember with because I was in a band with Randy and Ryan and Sean and Butch. This what's his name? Matt. His real name was Matt. But we made our website on geocities.com. And that I'm like, that was cool too. Like you just personalized your own. We had like some crappy picture of us up there and stuff.
On your own website.
It was fun.
Yeah. Dial up internet. I remember we didn't have like cable or satellite forever, and then I remember like I think it was one Christmas we were like, oh, we're getting satellite, cool. And then they came out to install it, and they're like, nah, you got too many trees, we can't do it. And I'm like, oh. Like heartbroken. It was like another 2 years before we got that.
So what'd you watch? A lot of PBS?
I remember watching it like PBS, Sesame Street. We had a like a big box TV. Well, they were all like that. Yeah, but it had like the dial on it. And
I had one of school. It's funny because the living room and pretty soon my younger brother's room had like newer TVs. Like ours was smaller, but the one in the living room was big. And we had satellite on both of those because my dad we had the big satellite dish that would like and like focus on each actual satellite, and so get a lot of free channels that way. We never really had like subscriptions. It was just like you knew which channels. Like we watched a lot of Mexican TV because we could get like direct feeds from the stuff that they watched just with an antenna. We would watch it over the thing. And like I remember a lot of my friends had like cable or satellite, the smaller ones, and they were watching like the Mexican soap operas on an Univision, but they were like 2-3 weeks behind, and I was watching them on the Straight from Mexico channel. And so I would like ruin the storylines for them at school. And but then the room in the very back where my oldest brother stayed, we had a big TV with the wooden thing around it, the dial, and that one just had the antenna going to it. And so we watched a lot of PBS on that.
And you have to move the antenna. So And you have like the horizontal and vertical. You gotta.
We pretty much knew, like, if we want to watch PBS, it's over here. If we want to watch the
Yeah.
local News 8, we'll go this way.
But even after you get a little bit more, then you have satellite and you have all these channels and stuff like that. You got to be like, okay, 3:00, I'm gonna go home and watch Hey Arnold because that's when it's gonna be on.
That's so funny too. Like, kids don't know that struggle.
Yeah, and then a little bit later you get like TiVo or whatever, and I was like, okay, I can record it and watch it later. But kids today, my kids don't know shit about that.
Yeah, it was rough. They just watch whatever they want whenever they want.
Yeah,
which is good, but
on their tablets.
Yeah, even worse. I hate that. I don't have tablets for my kids, but their mom does.
Yeah,
and I hate it.
Yeah,
because that's all they fucking do.
Yeah,
and it's all short form. They just watch reels and stuff. I'm like, watch a fucking movie every once in a while. Like, watch something.
I like to have a good balance because, like, I think it's good for kids to sit down and watch TV, whatever. But like, also go outside and.
That's one of those things that Back to the Future 2 did hit right on the head. Where he comes in, he's like, watching some TV for a change. I'm like, that's how I feel like when I come home and they're actually watching some old video or something. I'm like, hell yeah, TV's the best.
Yeah,
I was a big TV kid.
Yeah.
Freaking Arthur was the best.
I don't watch TV like at all now. Well, I mean, I'm on my phone a lot, so I guess that counts. But I don't sit down and watch TV. I sat down and watched the new King of the Hill for a few episodes.
Did you like that?
I did. I felt like Bobby was not what I wanted him to be. He's too like normal. Did you watch?
You wanted him to be weird? I watched the whole thing. I thought it was good.
I think I watched like 4 or so episodes, and I thought it was good. That's the one thing is I feel like Bobby needs to be a little bit like quirkier and like weirder, but it was pretty cool.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was. I think it's just he just grew up and he's like hornier now.
Yeah,
because he was just scoring all the time and stuff, which was cool.
Yeah,
which was cool to see. Hank was still good. Like everything else was really good. I was afraid they were gonna fuck up Hank.
Yeah.
In today's climate, you know what I mean?
No, but I think they played it well where he's like still Hank, but also like not a douchebag.
And they used it. What they did was where they went away for all those years, and they're back to the United States.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, she learned how to speak their language. And I think that's what saved it. Is like he's readjusting. If he had been here the whole time, he would probably be like some MAGA asshole or something.
Yeah, that's what.
But since he wasn't here, he's not.
He's not. Yeah,
he's still got the good old values.
Yes, I did like that part.
Yeah. That's a good show. We used to watch King of the Hill, The Simpsons, obviously.
I remember when I graduated, I got like the box set of King of the Hill
nice.
for my graduation gift.
That's cool. That's another thing too. Like I have all of Seinfeld on DVD.
Yep.
And like
you have like the coffee table book and the whole thing with it.
Oh no, I just have just the regular ones. But I remember like my mom got me like season 1, 2, and 3 for one Christmas. Then next Christmas she just got me the rest of them, and I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah. I have that box set that has like the book and all of it.
Nice. That's cool. I fucking still love Seinfeld.
Seinfeld's awesome.
I don't care. Like those are different characters. That's one that I definitely separate the art from the artists. It's like so Kramer's not a racist.
Yeah.
Fucking what's his name? His real name is.
His real name is
Kramer, isn't it?
My wife and I always like my wife loves Friends and I love Seinfeld, and I'm like,
Friends
isn't good.
That's like the two clashing.
Like yeah.
That's like
it seems like you like one or the other.
Yeah.
Like
I was always, especially in my 20s, I was like, my friends are nothing like the friends. My friends are all a-holes, like the fucking. They're all coming into my apartment at random times. It's like my life is Seinfeld right now, and I fucking love it.
Exactly.
No shit.
Yeah, and there are some parts of Friends that I've laughed at, like, okay, that was kind of good, but overall, I don't know.
The thing is, when it's on TV and I catch an episode, I'm surprised at how much of it I have seen and like remember.
Yeah.
And it's not like. I'll retract some of me saying it's terrible from back in the day. It's not as terrible as I remember it.
Yeah.
But it's still not like
nowhere near. There are a couple of funny things, but there's a lot of it that I'm just like, nope, I kind of hate this.
Yeah. Yeah, but you gotta be nice now because that one guy died.
I didn't know.
You didn't?
Not personally.
I thought you did. This whole time I thought you did.
Well, I know a lot of people did think that because we kissed that one time, but it was an accident.
But you didn't really know him.
But I didn't know him. It was just like a.
How many people have you kissed that you don't know? Do you think in your life?
Can I pull out my list?
You pull out a wrinkled paper out of your wallet.
Betty, Steven.
Betty and
I don't know where
Steven.
those names would come from.
Yeah, from her fucking psyche.
I
So,
guess.
so you went to college.
Yep.
Where'd you go? BYUI?
No,
I knew it wasn't that. I just thought it
I was
funny as
totally
that.
un-LSD'd by the time I went to college. I just went to ISU.
ISU.
Yeah.
And I know you last time I saw you 7 years ago,
Yeah.
was you were a social worker.
Yep.
You still do that?
Yep.
Are you still a child protector service?
That's me.
Really? That's good.
Yeah.
So what's some stuff with that? Like, what do you like? Like, is that as fulfilling as it sounds? Or is it one of those things where you just kind of have to keep your emotions out of it and go on?
Yes, to both. I think both of them. Like, because it is. I mean, there are some things like, I don't know. You kind of got to be open to the emotions of a lot of it, and I think it's really good to be able to separate your emotions and like have it like compartmentalize. Like, I just do this job, but there's also a lot of like really cool things. Like, there are kids that grow up and get adopted and say like, hey, come watch me do this play or whatever. Or there's like some kids that are older and have been through a lot of different homes, and like I go fishing with them and stuff like that.
Really?
And
That's
like
cool.
yeah, build more of a relationship. And there's some times where parents get kids back and like they're thankful for what we do. That's not usually the case, but
But it does happen.
Yeah.
So I've never heard of a case like that. So there are cases where like the parents just work at it.
Oh yeah.
Get better.
Actually, I think the stats are most of the time it's reunification. Kids
Really?
go back home. Yeah.
What's the big thing that keeps them sort of, is it like drug addiction and shit? And they
Yeah.
are able to at least keep it under control enough to get their kids back, or what?
Yeah, that's a lot of it is substance use, and yeah, they're able to get into treatment, and sometimes they're on probation or whatever, and they're able to get clean and get back on track.
That's good.
Yeah.
And that's when you're like patting yourself on the back and shit.
I'm always patting myself on the back. Are you kidding me?
I work at CPS too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's called Challenger Pallet and Supply. And so there's CPSs on there, like everything at work, like all the stuff, the machines and stuff. I'll say
Yeah.
CPS on them.
Yeah, sweet.
And I'm always like, hey,
Yeah,
I'm a
CPS
hero
worker.
too.
Perfect. Not all heroes wear capes, right?
Yeah, I hate that saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How come?
because no heroes wear capes in real life,
Oh, that's fair. That is a good point.
and even in comic books, the best heroes don't wear capes. Spider-Man
What?
doesn't wear a cape.
Who was their cape? Superman? Is that the only one
Superman
wearing a
and
cape?
Batman, the
Two
Cape
people?
Crusader. Yeah, they
Yeah.
fucking suck.
You're right. I've never dug that deep into that saying, but I'm never gonna say it again.
Yeah, good.
Stupid.
That's a win for me.
You converted somebody today.
You know what I watched this weekend was, and I don't really like Batman that much. It's funny, I like a lot of Batman adjacent stuff. Like
Yeah.
I like Joker.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
the
yeah.
Joker movie. But I watched Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
It was badass. Have you ever seen
Yeah,
that? I've been meaning to watch that since it came out. It's
Yeah.
really good. It's really good.
I used to love Ninja Turtles as a kid. I like the games. Like I think there's like a Super Nintendo game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's friggin' hard, but it was cool.
I remember I played the one on the NES, and that one was super hard. Like
The one where you're a little. There's like two screens where you're like on the outer and you like jump into a tunnel or like into the sewer, and then you
Yeah.
have like a side scroller. Yeah.
mhm. That's the one, yeah. And then there's like you always get to the part where it's like where you have to swim and undo the bombs.
Yeah,
That's the hardest
one
shit.
I'm thinking about. Yeah,
Because like you have this much to swim
you're
in.
timed and you gotta
Yeah.
like float through that.
It's the fucking
and it
worst.
Zaps you. Yeah.
And then like I would always get up to the point where you can drive the turtle van around.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, I never got past that.
Yeah. Some of those old games are hard.
Yeah.
Like
Too hard.
The games now they make them like kid friendly or something.
I think you can like switch them on and off. You know what I play with my kids, which is the only time I don't mind them bringing their tablets over, is we play Roblox together.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's like we'll be in my room, I'll be on my computer, and they'll each be on their tablet, like on the bed, and we're just
Yeah.
talking shit to each other, just playing,
Yeah.
like doing stupid stuff on there.
My kids love Minecraft, but I hate it. Like, I
Really?
just can't- yeah.
I've never played
I'll
Minecraft.
sit down and I'll play it with them because they love it when I do that. So I'll play along, but it's so boring to me.
Really, Minecraft is all just the same thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah, you're just I mean, if you can play like the creative mode, so you're just like cutting down trees and building stuff or whatever you want to do, or there's survival mode where there's zombies and stuff attacking you. But I don't know. I never put the time into.
See, that's
Good,
what I like about Roblox is it's such a variety. Like sometimes we'll play Brokehaven where we just cruise around the town and like have a house and like wreak havoc on other people and stuff. And sometimes we'll play. My favorite one is like work at a pizza place. Yeah. Guess what you do in that one?
Make hamburgers.
No, man, you work at a pizza place.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then I just do stupid shit. And then, like, one time I was delivery, and they have these cars parked outside, so you do your delivery. And so I would, like, take a car, deliver a pizza to a house, and then walk back. Yeah. And then grab another pizza and grab another car. And so they're like, the whole neighborhood just had cars all over it, and I just kept walking back. It was fun. Sweet. And just stupid shit like that. I don't know. I like that game.
Yeah. Do you ever play any Mega Man? You remember?
I remember I played a little bit of Mega Man when I was a kid, but I never got too into it.
Yeah, I remember.
Is that your favorite? Or?
Well, I played a couple of them, and so I have a Switch, and I told my wife, I was like, oh, there's like it'd be cool to get the like retro Mega Man stuff, and you know, just whenever, not anything crazy, but yeah, I got it, and I'm like, I freaking stay up till 1 a.m. playing that. Like, because it's so hard, but it's like you get these power ups, and then you're like, oh, if I get this power up, then I can go to the next thing, and like it really just sucks you in that way. I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing. But.
I just started playing Super Mario 64 again for like the 100th time. Yeah. Just a few weekends ago, we decided to plug in the 64, and we couldn't find Mario Kart, which is what we wanted to play. Yeah. And so my daughter started playing Super Mario 64. She got a few stars. They went that was the day they went back home with their mom. Yeah. And after they went home, I just started playing. And now I'm like 40 stars in. I'm like, oh yeah.
That's a fun game. That one, it always frustrated me like with the graphics on it or like the camera angles. Yeah. Like sometimes you can't control the camera like you want to, but it's a fun game.
You're like in a tight spot and it's just
and like, I can't see. I only see the back of my head.
Yeah, but that's what real life is like. You can't always see.
That's true.
Because perception was a big thing. Yeah. Did people think you were a stoner when we were in school?
I don't know about when I was in school, but like I've definitely gotten that a lot,
people
especially with long hair. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think I'm a stoner. The Jesus thing.
Like at Carino's, like there were several people who were like, "Hey, you want to like hang out after work?" No. I'm like, "I don't smoke, dude. I'm LSD."
We do LSD.
I'm like, no, I don't know.
Have you've never done any drugs?
I have,
but it's not like a habit for you, obviously. But I didn't think you'd ever even tried it. I didn't. The first time I smoked pot, I was 32 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done much with weed. I've smoked weed a couple times. Like, I've never smoked it enough to be like to even know if I like it or not. Because I've had experiences with it. Like, I'm like, oh, all right, this is okay. And then it's like also kind of like I don't know.
But and you have to know what you're doing now, which is like,
the
whole point of being a stoner is that you don't have to know anything.
Right. You just sit in your basement. It's like 70s show.
Yeah.
You sit in the basement and smoke weed.
And now everyone's so like. Because like the first time I smoked pot, I remember it was when I was in my cousin's band, and me and my other cousin would always like get drunk or show up drunk. Sometimes we would pregame it, and the cousin that he's like the band leader, he was like, yeah, I don't like, fuck, you guys gotta stop coming to practice all drunk and shit. And so then the next practice, my cousin called me and he's like, hey, stop by the apartment before we go practice. I was like, all right, and I did, and he's like Freddie doesn't want us to get drunk anymore. So we should smoke this. So we got high. That was the first time I ever got high. Yeah. And everything was so funny, and I was playing really good.
Yeah. You thought you were playing really good anyway.
And like we were driving my other cousin just mad because he didn't know we were high, but he was just like, you guys
drunk? You're not drunk. What's going on?
And then the next time I smoked with him, I just like it didn't do anything to me anymore like the first time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that was dumb. And so the next time he's like, well, this one's like stronger, try it. And then I just fell asleep. And I was like, well, that's not funny.
I didn't do anything, yeah. And
so then I tell people that story, like actual stoners, and they're all like, no, we'll see, it's because you did this. It was probably a this and this strand. And I'm like, this is getting too scientific. Like,
yeah, well, and people have dabs and wax and vapes.
See, I tried to dab once with my friend Jackie, who's on the show a lot. And she did them like straight up. She looked like a freaking crackhead. She had this freaking torch. And she would put the little wax on the thing. Yeah. And right as she's telling me, just since it's your first time, just hit it around the edge. Just right as she said that, I was like right in the middle of a puddle. Just I got fucked up.
Balls deep in the puddle.
Like after that, like she was like, it was like on a Saturday and we were podcasting and she was like, she needed to leave. Like her friends kept like hanging her up and she's like, well, I told him I was going to be there by like 4, but I don't want to leave you alone. I was like, I'm good. We'll just skip out for a bit. And so then I'm like, yeah, I think I'm good now. And like we left and I went to Winco. And when I was walking out, somebody threw a bird at me. I was like, this fucking bird just flew by. And then, like, I texted her. I was like, dude, somebody threw a bird at me. She's like, what? I was like, no, I think he just flew by. But I thought
it's like 20 feet.
Yeah. But it looked in my mind. Yeah. So that was like too strong.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like too scientific. Like I want to just like if I want to get drunk, I know how to get drunk.
Right. 4 or 5 beers, you're good.
Yeah.
Or,
a couple of shots or something.
Yeah, I'll drink. Like that's definitely not something that I'm like.
You're like a big
about.
alcoholic.
No, I'm not. I'll drink some beers on the weekend,
Oh, I thought you were like, thought I needed to call CPS on you. Have you ever met someone like a coworker, a colleague that gets CPS called on them?
Like somebody I've gone to, like somebody I work with.
Yeah. Or do you know? I guess just stories. Do you know of anybody? Is that a thing? Do people that work?
I mean,
in CPS?
there's some things. There's some cases that like it can get close to home to some people, and they'll have to like it'll be like a relative of a relative or something, and we'll have to kind of conflict it out and have like a different region take it or whatever. But
I knew a person who worked at the courthouse handling like cases like that, and she had to quit her job because it was getting too heavy for her.
Really?
Like, cause she would have to like write up reports, and like she would see pictures of like kids getting abused, sexual abuse, even like she'd see. She's a person that has seen child pornography and stuff like that, and it would just fuck her up so bad. Like, I'm like,
what was her role at the courthouse?
I can't remember what it was. I just know that's why she quit.
Yeah, I've had some cases where it's like teens are sending pictures to each other or something or stuff like that, and they have it on their phone, and like the foster parents will ask me, I'm like, we call law enforcement. Like that's not something I'm gonna look at or touch, or like we just go right to law enforcement and let them deal with that.
That makes sense. And that's just something like that I would feel like awkward if I had to come across it.
Yeah,
but it wouldn't make me feel like guilty. Like I guess not guilty, just as dirty as like actual like children, like little kids. Like if it's teenagers sending shit like that to each other, whatever. It's like, it's gonna happen. I don't want to look at it, and I don't need to look at it, but it's not gonna fuck with me. Yeah. The way seeing like little kids getting abused.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, and like in my job, I haven't had a lot of like sex abuse is not as prevalent as like we were saying before, like substance and stuff like that, which is good. But there have been some where it's just like dad touching the kids or
I think it's
like
I think unfortunately there is probably a lot more, but it's not something that's as obvious.
Yeah,
like,
that's true too.
It's not as like so many times when people get caught like that.
It's been going on for years,
and everybody knew them, and nobody would have suspected a thing. But the second someone's getting high, it's like everybody knows.
Pretty
it's
obvious,
like this crackhead.
Well, because people get high and then they lose their job, and then the kids don't go to school, and then spirals down from there. But
and some of the most outstanding citizens are pervs.
Yeah,
like the president.
Yeah, this guy Jeff Epstein. Huh?
Yeah, look at those.
You never would have known.
They dressed well and stuff. I keep saying they really set the bar on the floor and really making me look really good. Like if that's one thing about discussing pedophiles and shit like that. I'm like, you know what? I'm normal as shit.
Yeah, like we're all doing all right. We're all pretty good, right?
Like people have been calling me a perv my whole life. I'm not.
No,
really.
You're good. You're just
So I like some porn.
It kind of makes you be.
So
like,
I'm a Will Pounder fan.
Right, that's fine. I know that guy. So it's all right. But it makes you feel also like I don't want to be a billionaire. Like I don't want to be running with all those people. Or like I'm good. I'm just chilling.
Just pay your bills.
Just being a normal guy.
Because the second you start hanging out with those guys, they're gonna start offering you stuff, and you end up on a list even if you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Because you know how many people on that Epstein list probably didn't do anything. They were they didn't know.
Yeah.
That's what they say, and they say the same thing about the Diddy parties. It's like the first part was just a regular old party. People, partying, getting drunk, getting high, whatever.
Yeah.
People, most of them would go home, and the weird ones would stay, and that's when the weird shit started.
And then Diddy brings 50-gallon drum of lube, and everybody's like, "Wait a second,
baby oil."
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fuck. Did you ever like Diddy?
No,
but
that's not really my genre.
You don't like rap?
I'm gonna sound real white here, but I like Eminem.
Well, that's because he raps about the same, like, that was your life, like, growing up in, like, you know, a trailer park.
In the ghetto.
In the ghetto. With all the...
Yeah, no, I mean, that's
I
just
remember
not really my genre.
you used to go to, like, the ciphers and, like, freestyle rap and battle rap and stuff. So it's like, you're pretty much Eminem.
Yeah. I mean, I was a little better than him, so I stepped down. Like, I didn't want to outshine him.
Yeah.
Like I said, I could have been a billionaire and stuff like that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why you stepped back, because you saw, like, the closer you got to that, you were like, this is weird.
Yeah. So
I'm just going to go fishing.
Yeah. I stopped laying down bars, and started, picking up guitars and doing, like, simple songs and stuff like that. But, like,
So now you're more like Jelly Roll.
Yeah, no.
Have you ever heard a Jelly Roll song?
I've heard a couple.
Really? I still haven't. Like, you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but but goddamn.
Yeah. Again, I don't know. Not my scene. People can like whatever they want, but
I mean, and maybe I'm just judgmental. I've also never read like A Christmas Carol or anything, because I do judge a book by its cover. It's like all those fancy letters. Like, if your name is Charles Dickinson's, you don't need a fancy
pretentious.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think with music, I like stuff that feels like genuine and authentic and unique to me, and just like whatever speaks to me. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
So like other people that like, if I feel like they're just doing it for the money or whatever, you can kind of tell where it's just like poppy stuff to be whatever's trending. But
see, and I don't mind poppy stuff if it's good.
Yeah.
You know who my kids like a lot right now is Cat's Eye. You ever listen to Cat's Eye? It's this girl group, and they're kind of like, at first I thought they were like K-pop, but I guess not, because I don't know if any of them is Korean. But they're all mixed. There's like this girl that's like Venezuelan or something like that.
Venezuelan.
And then there's like some of them are Asian, but I don't know if they're Korean or what.
Yeah.
And then there's like this Indian girl. They're just all mixed.
Yeah.
But their music is fucking banging, and they dance really good and they sing okay. So it's like, but the songs are, they like the production and everything. I was like, this is good stuff.
Yeah.
And like my kids listen to put them on the Spotify when I'm driving. So then when I'm at work listening, like trying to work and shit, and then those songs come on, I'm like, this is good stuff for work, and it's upbeat, and I'm just like,
yeah. My daughter loves the K-pop. K-pop Demon Hunters came out, and so everybody loved that, and so she got into the K-pop a little bit more after that. But.
Yeah, their mom took them to see some K-pop Demon Hunter like concert, but they were like it wasn't actually them. It was like imitators, I guess. They came here to Idaho Falls. And then, like, afterwards, my oldest daughter was texting me. She's like, yeah, it wasn't okay. She's like, it's okay. They sang, like, that Apata song. Yeah. She's like, and they sang that Dynamite song by BTS. She's like, but the only reason I know that song is because of Beavis and Butthead. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. She's like, it was an okay show. Because my youngest was the one that wanted to see that. So. Were you ever a Beavis and Butthead fan?
Yeah.
Yeah? How'd you watch them if you didn't have any...
I mean, we did. We eventually got like Dish Network and stuff.
Because we never had MTV until way later. But but I watched. Friends that didn't have them would always like tape them.
Okay.
And so we'd have like tapes.
Yeah, no, I just watched it when I was a little bit older and we had MTV.
Have you watched those newer ones now? Like where they do the old Beavis and Butthead, like where they're old guys. Like they're good. They're like
Are they
surprisingly good.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I need to check that out. I like Mike Judge, but did you, speaking of cartoons and stuff, did you ever watch Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah, I used to watch that back in the day.
Did you watch like the adult ones that they came out with?
No, I never. I know they came out with that, but I never watched it.
Ren and Stimpy was always kind of on the edge.
Fucked up. That was like my mom usually didn't censor what we watched too much, but that was one that she was like, what the fuck are you guys watching?
That's definitely weird.
Like even Rocco was kind of dirty that way, but they were a little smarter about it, I felt.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like as offensive, I guess.
Yeah.
But Ren and Stimpy, like I don't even know if I'd like them now, to be honest.
I used to love Ren and Stimpy, but yeah, I don't know if I'd like it or not. I have to check it out.
That's the same thing with like South Park. I watched a lot of South Park when it was new, like the first maybe 10 seasons.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I don't know.
I feel like South Park, like if you can condense it, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But like to watch the whole thing, there's a lot of dry stuff to it where it's just like kind of hard to watch.
I dropped off when it just started getting too big. Like it used to be these small stories about these kids in the town. And now it's like, oh, they're suddenly in freaking in Kuwait and you know, and it's like, how the hell? Yeah.
Well, because it's been running for
they have
seasons. They have to do something different. But
yeah, I like your wrist stuff there.
Yeah, thanks.
Did you make those yourself?
I did. Yeah. I whittled them from a tree and then I tanned them.
I thought they were leather.
They are. They're tanned leather tree.
You have a lot of leather tree. Oh yeah, you said that's why you couldn't have a dish.
I got a skin tree out back.
You couldn't get a dish because there was too many skin trees.
Yeah. You imagine just a skin tree.
Fucking disgusting.
You gotta whack it out.
And it bleeds. That's why people think you're a stoner. You say stupid shit like that.
Because I say stupid shit like skin tree.
I used to think, I never thought you were
just fingernails.
Oh god, that'd be disgusting. Well, then they in the fall, in the autumn, just fingernails all over the place. There's just trimmings all over the place. I hate when I'm trimming my nails and like I always do it like over a trash can or something.
Yeah.
But then every once in a while, one will just boop. Mm-hmm. And then you won't find it till days later when you step on it.
That's
fucking gross. Could you imagine that? Just walking down the road, down the sidewalk.
And it's just just the bags of fingernails.
This is getting too disgusting. And that's coming from me. My favorite horror movie is the Human Centipede.
That's what I was going to suggest. I have not.
You should watch it.
Is it like I know the whole centipede part, but is it graphic? Like, do you see them?
The first one, not too bad. It is and it isn't, because where he's an actual doctor and he does everything right, you don't really see it. Like, they got these bandages, so you see the person.
Way to do that?
Yeah, because and you don't realize that until you watch the second part.
Okay.
Because the second part's about this guy that watched the first movie.
Yeah.
So he decides, and he decides to do it one for himself, and he's not a doctor or anything. So he kidnaps like 12 people instead of just 3.
Yeah.
And like the doctor in the first one was like making sure that they were compatible with the skin and stuff. And like the first one just grabs 12 random people. He doesn't know it. Like,
sells them together. So I guess they don't know the premise other than they get sewn together ass to mouth and on all that. But so why did the doctor decide to like?
Because he was a world-renowned doctor that was like, he was the best at like separating conjoined twins.
Okay.
And how like survival rate and everything.
Yeah.
So he's retired now, and he spent a career separating things. Now he wants to put things together, and he started with his dog, but the dog died, and that's, I think, when you realize, they have to be compatible and stuff.
And they have to be ass to mouth is the only way to do it.
Well, yeah, where else? Like wiener?
I mean, like elbow to elbow or something.
No, but the whole thing is he wanted it to be just one whole gastric system.
Person. So he just wanted it to be like a super person.
Yeah, just not like it's all about the food system.
Yeah.
Because they have the scene where they feed each other. The guy's like, oh no, like he feels them starting to shit, and the girl's just like, ugh. And so in the second movie, like the first movie, the doctor like surgically removes their teeth and then like sews them together and stuff. And in the second movie, the guy like takes their teeth out with a hammer, and then he staples them together. And so then in the poop scene, like it
infected and shit.
It squirts out because it's not sealed right and stuff. It's pretty gnarly.
Yeah. And you can handle that, but you can't handle the skin tree.
Yeah, but not so much the skin part, with like the nails.
Yeah. Or you just, like a willow tree, you just walk by and it's like, crazy.
But it feels like that, like skin.
It's like
warm. Be weird. I say that now, but who knows? It might turn me on. Because you know how like there's always a joke about how someone fucks a knot in a tree?
Yeah. You're like, I'm going to go climb a tree now.
Yeah, like I'm looking for the knots in that tree.
I'm going to go out in the forest.
And you're just fucking all the trees. Yeah, what's the weirdest thing you've ever fucked?
Who the fuck starts a question like that? A conversation like that? The weirdest thing. I don't think I've fucked anything all that weird. A flashlight? Is that?
You fucked a flashlight?
Yeah.
You fucking perv.
What about you?
I've never fucked a flashlight.
You a JD Vance couch fucker? Or?
I was gonna say, I think like when I was a kid, I had this fucking pillow,
Yeah.
And it got pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't like doing that, like, or the sheets or something. Like, it kind of rubs up against after a while. And I was like, this is not.
It was like one of those
pleasurable
foam
anymore.
pillows. And so,
Okay.
like, the foam just started, like, getting all hard and crusty. It was pretty bad.
And you never changed it out?
No.
It's just, it has a couple babies growing in there now.
Yeah. It's really weird, like foam babies.
Yeah. Foam babies that are going to climb the skin tree later.
Yeah. Maybe that's the weirdest thing. What else? Yeah, I guess, like, I never had a flashlight, but I remember I bought a pocket pussy when I was like 20-ish.
Yeah. What's the difference?
And it just wasn't. Well, flashlight is like, looks like a flashlight.
Yeah.
Well, the pocket pussy just looks like a pussy
Oh.
without the flashlight part.
It doesn't have, like, the hard outer part?
Mm-mm.
You got to get the hard outer part.
I think it's a game changer. I think that's why that
Makes it
product
easy.
went like so viral.
Yeah.
I wonder who invented that. Thomas Edison?
Yeah.
Like they found it in one of his notebooks and they're like, hey,
Thomas
what's
Edison was like, yeah. Old Tommy E.
What did Einstein invent besides the atomic bomb?
I don't know.
Because he wasn't an inventor.
E equals MC squared.
What the hell does that even mean? You went to college. You finished college.
I did.
What does that mean?
I flunked out of E equals MC squared class, so I don't know.
Oh.
The one class I didn't pass.
How'd you make it up?
I just fucking did some extra credit. I did play a
You
little
fucked
disc
the
golf.
professor?
Yes.
And that's not the weirdest thing you fucked.
Nah. He was nice.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
I remember him
Yeah.
fondly.
Fondly.
Fondling you.
Fondly.
I remember him fondling you. Oh, that's fucking gross. I can't believe you would think the nails.
I don't know how that all came about because of my bracelets.
Oh yeah, I
but,
just
you
looked
know,
at all the bracelets on your arms. I don't have anything on my wrist today.
Just go get to it.
I used to have some like that. I don't know where they ended up.
Yeah.
And then lately, I've just been wearing one of those rubber bracelet things.
All right. Yeah.
Who invented those? Fucking Armstrong. What was his name?
Matt.
The guy on the bike, Steve Armstrong. He
Bobby?
had ball
Louis
cancer.
Armstrong?
He had ball cancer, and that's what they had the yellow wristbands for ball cancer.
Okay.
Remember that?
Mm-mm.
I think that's where those started. So I have a few of those. What's this?
So is that Maria?
It might be, but I don't know what she's driving right now. Maybe they gave her a loaner because that's not her normal car, or maybe it's not. I don't know.
Somebody turning around.
No, it's just they're just using this place as a turnaround. They're actually going to Chick-fil-A. You go to Chick-fil-A?
Not often.
I don't go. I try not to, like, if someone invites me there, I'm not like, I'm
No.
not above hanging out with someone because of my principles,
Yeah.
but I won't go because
Because of the LGBT stuff.
because they don't
Yeah.
use the anti-gay thing.
Yeah.
There's just the Mormon chicken place, and it's
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
not that great.
Right.
Like if you're gonna hate gay people, come with
make
a
something better,
badass product.
yeah. Make it worth it. Make me feel guilty, but like have something worth it.
Yeah,
It's like, what would you do for a Klondike bar? But like, like, what would you do to feel like like you're a bigot?
yeah. Like, what would you do? Like, how good does something have to be before you go to like some
Yeah.
KKK place?
Yeah, exactly.
Which one's a KKK affiliate around here?
Which one?
Like a restaurant.
Pitmaster? I don't know. I'm trying to think of that.
That's a restaurant?
The whitest restaurants I know.
What? Oh,
Texas Roadhouse?
Pitmaster. I thought you said pet.
Pitmaster.
Yeah, I was like, is that like a pet store? Texas Roadhouse. I could see that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not accusing them,
Right. No.
but if someone told me right now,
We are no way affiliated with Texas Roadhouse, and the whatever we say is not official
yeah,
product of them.
we're also not affiliated with the KKK.
True.
Did you ever get offers?
To be affiliated with the KKK?
Yeah.
Not one time in my life. What about you?
No, I'm not white.
That's fair. That's why it would be funnier if they recruited you.
It'd be fucking hilarious. If I did get the offer, I think I'd have to take it.
I
at
mean,
that
they
point.
got like brown ice people out there and stuff.
That's true.
Who knows anymore? So
It's so dumb.
yeah.
Could you imagine that? Like, could you imagine if like the government set up a thing, a whole army of people that were gonna go kill Vikings, and then you signed up for it?
Yeah, right. I'm halfway there to being a Viking.
Is that what your descent? Is that what you descend from? Is Vikings?
I don't know.
You kind of give Viking,
Probably.
like your face and everything.
Yeah.
You don't look like you did when we were kids.
That's because I'm an adult now.
You were very round faced back then. But it might have just been the hair.
It's probably the hair and the beard. It kind
You
of
had like a bowl cut almost.
Yeah, and I didn't have facial hair.
And I always thought you were fat.
Yeah.
Were you fat?
I was kind of chubby, yeah.
But then ever since you grew up, you weren't. So I'm
Yeah.
like, maybe he wasn't fat. Maybe he just wore a big jacket, and I assumed there was a lot of fat under it.
No, I was a little bit chubby, and I don't have a chin. That's why I got to have the beard and stuff.
Oh, okay. So you shave it, and you're like,
double chin. Yeah, I like goofy.
you should shave it right now.
Hell no.
Come on, man.
Right now, do you have something on you?
There's knives and shit here. There's a restaurant. They got all sorts of shit in here.
That's true.
You've never come to eat here?
No, I haven't.
You should try
But I
it
should.
sometime.
What's the best thing to eat here?
I always just get tacos, but all of it is.
Tacos are
The
good
pozole
choice.
is really fire. I get that a lot too, actually.
If you were still doing Chicanos in cars, this would be a perfect place
It
to
would
get
be great.
tacos.
I should
Start it up again.
I keep thinking of doing that, but I just never do.
But
I should.
did you?
What? What's so funny about that? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. It's not even funny. It's just like an inside joke. I was gonna say, did you just say, "I love you"? Because I thought that's what you said.
And that's an inside joke?
Dude, I don't know. It's an inside joke, like with myself.
You thought I said I love you.
Yeah,
That made you crack up?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's.
See, that's
I was just gonna be like,
what the fuck is going on? Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. What's wrong with you? Let me go and look.
Okay, like, yeah, he's definitely.
Cry?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, Roddy's making me cry over here.
Getting all emotional?
Okay, so we're back. We had to take a break because Collin Newman was dying, and Maria showed up at the same time.
I'm back.
Luckily, Maria was here and Heimlicked Collin,
I'm doing good.
and he's good now.
I'm revived.
Because I wasn't going to Heimlich you, because the last person I Heimlicked ended up getting shot in the face.
You wanted to. Wait, was that for real?
Yeah, that's a real story.
Oh, that took a weird turn. Dark turn.
Did you guys go to school together?
Collin.
Yeah,
Last name?
Newman.
What year did you graduate?
06?
No.
No?
No? What year did you graduate?
09.
Okay.
So you would have gotten into...
Did go to
In Rigby?
You do look familiar. I
Yeah.
think you were a senior.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
That's what I was going to say. He would have been a senior, you would have
Yeah,
been a
yeah, yeah.
sophomore.
Yeah.
Because I was a senior and he was a sophomore.
Yeah.
And we went on a field trip and he mooned people because we told him to moon people.
No, now that you say that, I'm like, you did look familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's a mooner. So
They're like, wait, I don't. There it is. There it is. But then she would have had to been driving behind the school bus to
Yeah,
get
that's
that
true.
picture.
Is that the only time you've ever mooned someone? Was when we were on the school bus?
No. I mean, I'm not like a serial mooner, but.
I don't
Have you
think my
ever mooned
headphones-
anyone?
No.
Your headphones aren't working?
There we go. Okay,
Yeah.
it works. now.
There was one time, so my neighbors had like a wheelchair ramp, and myself and my nephew, we went over there, and we had like a skateboard, so we'd lay on the skateboard and we'd roll down there, and then we'd moon the cars as they drove by.
You've never mooned anyone, Maria?
No.
That's funny.
It's more
I,
like
I
a
assume.
thing.
I'm a straight edge.
You want to see the kind of stuff Maria sends me on TikTok?
With your hand
You
in
sent
between
me
your
that,
fingers
liar.
and making a huge mess.
Yes.
Just press the button on the back of your toilet.
Did you know that?
I didn't know. I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
That's the kind of stuff she sends me.
That's the kind of stuff he sends me.
I'm
glad you figured it out.
To be fair, I sent her that one, but she does send me stuff like
I believe it.
She sends me stuff like that.
I just match energy.
But she sends me some weird shit. I'm like, your algorithm's fucked.
What have you been looking up?
It's all your fault.
So where were you, Maria? Let's get into that.
I was
You're
trying to
late.
get into a new car.
You can pasó?
Yeah.
What? So what happened to this car? I didn't.
Well, it's still fine. It's just, back in July I got hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it just kept having issues. And then, I had to get new tires. My tire blew when I was on vacation. I had to get a new battery. And there was something else I had to get new on it too. And it was just like issue after issue after issue. And then, the last day of the year, I got hit by an owl.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
that.
and it shattered my whole freaking windshield.
Is that like a bad
completely.
omen, Colin?
I would say so. Yeah. I'd be scared if I
Nice.
got hit by an owl.
It was huge. It was
Yeah.
this big.
It fucked up your mirror.
And the mirror too, the top of it, there was a crack on it, but it was my whole windshield.
So what happened yesterday that you were telling me?
So I think it was Saturday. I was picking up my friend, and when there's a hole, it rained a lot, so that hole just got bigger, and it scraped the bottom, and I thought it was my fender, the front, and when I left her house, it scraped again, and I was like, oh, that didn't sound good. Saturday night when we went out, it scraped again, and I was like, I need to be careful, not going through there anymore. And then last night when I picked up my kids, we were heading out on the freeway, and those rails so the livestock don't get out onto the freeway. As soon as
Cattle guards.
yeah. So as soon as I hit it, I felt like my fender was off of my car, and I was like, no way! I almost cried. So
I thought it was something to do something mechanical.
No. So I got off the car. I put it in park. There was a piece underneath, a metal sheet, and it just it hit it so hard that it crumpled all the way to the back, and it was scraping the bottom, the cement.
And so that's
the
why you
blacktop.
wanted to get rid of it?
I'm just so tired of shit happening to it.
Roddy, what do you think's worse, bad omen wise, if you get hit an owl or a bald eagle?
Owl.
Ow.
Yeah, I agree.
I heard an owl this morning at my house.
Because
And I live in the
bald eagle's more of a
Bald eagle's more of a.
made up by the government thing.
That's
I think.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the owls are
And
all
owls,
the
there's
natives.
some spooky.
It's
natives are-
spiritual.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I hit it. I hit that owl.
'Cause I think
on the
owls are people,
reservation.
aren't they?
It was on the reservation.
Oh, see?
It was on.
So that was
on
a
the freeway.
person.
Don't say that.
That was an old native woman.
Thanks. Oh my gosh! Now you got me tripping. It was right before Sage Hill, so it's right there by the reservation.
Roddy's like, that was my grandma.
It was a white owl, to be fair. I have it on
Oh, so
camera.
it wasn't native because he was white?
No, it was tan. It wasn't black.
It was off white.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was off white.
If you hit a black owl, that's a hate crime.
And you know what's crazy is what happens to me when something happens, you can punch me and I'll be like, ow. I have a slow reaction, so I hit it and I seen it it was in the middle, in the median, and I seen it fly up, and I looked at it and we both locked eyes, and I was like, you mother. And I was like, I'm not gonna hit it, and it just goes boom straight to my windshield, and I was like, no way. And then I was like, no way, and then I looked at it and I was like, ah, I just hit an owl. And then 2 minutes later, my windshield is shattered. It took a while for it to shatter. It wasn't instant like that.
Did they, so you replaced the windshield?
Yeah.
Was the insurance covered, or did you pay for that?
I had to pay my deductible.
Yeah, you did tell me about
they
that.
make you pay a deductible every single time. It's not just the what do you call it? Like per year.
Like per year?
It's every time
Every
you have
time
a
you
theme.
use it, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
So-
I thought that was. I thought that's how it worked. We're on the live. I just noticed there's 2 phones up there, so you're on both of the lives.
Yes.
How come you guys been going? How come you've been going live so much lately?
Well, it's Ashley's thing.
Pues sí, ella es la que lo hace, but you've been
Yeah.
doing it a lot. Por eso te
No, wait,
pregunto
I
por
mean,
a
you
ti.
make money off of it. I've just been shy and hadn't done it, but I wanted to do it for a long time.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the one night I made more money on that than I did on the job over there.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
$5
Really?
on a night that I
was
didn't get paid.
surprised. I was surprised the other day. I was on there for what, like 2-3 hours when I was in Blackfoot, and I made a decent amount.
See, I didn't. I've never made. Actually, it was under $5, right under. But I couldn't even cash it out. I think 5 is the minimum.
Really?
Yeah, pero igual, it was still more than what they paid
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was good. I was surprised. So.
Yeah. So say hi to the other live. Newman.
To our
Hello.
viewers. Yeah. So go follow Roddy TV on
On
Spotify
YouTube and Spotify,
and
yeah.
YouTube. Yes.
And if you go to the YouTube, you can see him on that old video from.
I,
7 years
can.
ago.
he,
You can, yeah.
yeah, he sent it to me. And
Did you watch it?
Most of it. Yeah.
Most of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were fun videos.
We talked about
Your little-
mooning off
is
the
it
bus.
Mini Cooper or what was it?
Yeah.
The
I don't
Mini
have
Cooper?
that.
You don't have it anymore?
No. It was cool, but it also sucked. Like, it was awesome, but it was a rebuilt title. So there was a lot of stuff wrong with it, and I don't know shit about cars, so.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I tried to trade in my car today and see they had the car of my dreams.
What was that?
It's a really beautiful car. And
A Toyota Camry?
yes, but it's like a special
that
one.
hit it?
Yeah, it was
Damn,
like
that was a good guess.
special car. It's a special car. And they had it. It was on its way here. And my payment would have gone up more than double what I pay now. So I was like, no, absolutely not.
So you're just gonna tough it out?
Just gonna tough it out, I guess. Yeah. It is what it is.
What are you driving now, Newman? A Dodge? Is that what that is?
Yeah. I got an old Dodge Journey. Actually, I like it. It was a hand-me-down from my wife because that was like the family car. And then we got a mom van, and it was a hand-me-down, and yeah, it's been awesome though.
So we were talking before you got here. Colin works for CPS, and
Okay, yeah, I saw that on the thing.
I was
You
waiting.
still work for them?
Yeah.
and I was
Okay.
waiting for you to get here to tell
Yeah.
him. Like one time, I was at Maria's house, and she was yelling at her kids really bad.
Yeah.
And so I
Hold
was
on,
like-
let me get you got a pen and paper? I'll make a report real quick.
I was like, I'm gonna call CPS on your ass.
Yeah. You got my personal number. Just I'll
She yelled at him pretty gnarly.
all right. I'll go take them right now.
Like, it's bad. But then they give her a lot of sass. So I don't know.
So it's kind of
Does that count? Like when you write the report, are you gonna write? But the kids were kind of dicks.
They're kind of assholes, so they deserve
She's
it.
like,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
hold on. After he heard what they were saying back to me, he's like, never mind, hold on.
That's one of the sections, when you're filling out the forms, like, were the kids assholes? Yes. All right, that's fine. Let them go. They're good.
No, that was actually now that he mentioned it, because when I listened to you guys' little podcast, the Taco podcast.
Yeah.
That was something that I wanted to ask you about.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure if you worked there or not still. But
Yeah, that's right. That was before I met her, like, just started there. But yeah, I've been there for over 7 years now. So,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So it wasn't too long ago then.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean,
7 years is a long time.
No.
That was pre-COVID.
That was,
You were
yeah.
skinny.
Yeah, because it was pre-COVID. COVID really
COVID
made
set
me.
you over the edge.
Yeah, COVID made me really lose.
Came over here
lose
and ate too many
myself.
tacos.
Yeah. Yep. So I was Maria, huh?
Yeah, Colin's never been here to eat.
I haven't. But I was talking to Roddy before you came here too. You went to the Yukon Elementary for like in October.
Yes.
Yeah, because I
Yes.
remember I brought my kids and we got
Okay.
one of your drinks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And his
That's-
kids didn't like it.
No.
No, they didn't. But kids are picky.
I had a watermelon, and it's just it's the craziest.
Do you remember what
thing.
they got?
I don't.
Orange strawberry lemonade, watermelon, and strawberry horchata. I think that's what I had.
I think it was a horchata one.
Yeah.
But-
Because that's what I tell them. I'm like, there's a lot that I don't like either.
Yeah.
But
And it
there's
was-
just such a variety. There's something for everybody.
It was my
Yeah.
4-year-old too, so I mean,
Yeah,
she's
you're not
yeah.
putting too much
Yeah.
Not
stock
gonna-
into what
yeah,
she
exactly.
said.
They're
And that's
picky.
my most popular. I mean, that's what I sell the most.
Yeah.
Strawberry horchata. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
but
get
I don't like
offended
it either.
because everybody has different tastes. Like everybody says, well, which one's the best?
It depends on who you are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like everybody has different taste, and you just because I like something doesn't mean you're gonna like it.
I
You
think
know?
it depends on what you're expecting too, because kids are they
Mm-hmm.
see like a pink drink and they're expecting like something really sugary, and lemonade and that's like horchata and like a little
Right.
more balanced, and they're like, oh,
Well,
this is gross.
it's always really crazy to me, like where there's like the culture too. Like here in Idaho Falls, people know what horchata is.
yeah.
Or they've had real watermelon.
Yeah.
I went to Ashton one time for an event, and you will not believe how many times like the kids there. There's no.
It's like, what
there's
is
no.
this?
There's. I think I seen 2 Mexicans. That's it. Okay, that's it. I went to a school function, and every single one that tried, they're like, "Oh, well, I'll try the watermelon," and they're like, "Ugh,
That's gross.
it's real freaking watermelon.
Yeah.
Like it's not artificial."
But they want like lemonade, yeah, like
Yeah, I'm like,
sugar,
it's real
yeah.
watermelon. Like you can't get better than that.
Mhm.
And they're
I
just
get
like,
that though,
"Ugh."
because I like cherry flavored stuff, but I
Mhm.
don't like cherries. Cherries are gross.
Huh.
But like cherry Kool-Aid, cherry
Yeah.
candy, cherry everything's the best.
That's
Thing-
like grape too.
I think
Like
it's
Yeah.
grape
opposite
is
with
different.
grape. I don't like grape flavoring, but like actual grapes are good.
Yeah.
Banana flavored stuff.
That's
I don't
I hear
like,
a lot of people
but I
don't
love
like banana
Yeah,
flavor
yeah, yeah.
stuff.
Oh.
I don't either, but I like my banana drink is real bananas, you know. But yeah, people don't like real watermelon. I guess they want watermelon flavor, fake stuff. But-
You know why I asked Colin on too? Because he hates Donald Trump also.
Okay.
It's true.
Okay.
So that's kind of like you have to hate Donald
Yeah.
Trump to come on the
That's a
show. Anyway.
prerequisite, yeah.
Welcome to the club.
I was gonna say I don't know if that's a unique trait with me. I think a lot of people are in that boat, but
Yeah.
you know we are in Idaho. So.
Well, it surprises me who's
Yeah.
still okay with
Anything.
it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it still surprises me, especially I would say people of color. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Or like our minorities? Like
Yeah.
minorities
Yeah.
is
I
the
think
right,
minority
correct
too, because
word.
because you see like
Mhm.
gay people and stuff too that support him, and it's
They're
like
pro-Trump,
why?
that's
Like
weird,
what the
yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
Or even just women, like
Yes.
you know he's taking away your rights, right? And you're still
Yeah.
voting for that shit.
I've noticed a couple of my friends that have swayed the other way lately. And I'm like, but that still doesn't change the fact of what you said.
Do you ask them like what it was? Like what's the
I-
factor that tipped them over the edge?
I don't get into politics,
Yeah, I don't
especially
really
online.
either. Yeah.
I did happen to get into a little debate the other day about somebody because I'm like, you gotta put a stop to it eventually, you know? Like somebody that thinks that just because he's now a citizen here, I don't believe like his family came in legally.
Yeah.
And just because he believes that he's better than everybody else, and he's always trying to like act like he's white.
That sucks.
And you know the whole debate with Bad Bunny. I didn't post anything about it, not even once. Okay, and I am kind of a Bad Bunny fan. Like there's some music I do like of his, but not all of his music. Like I remember
You're not
when
like a super fan.
No. And like I'm okay with his music. There's some music, some of his songs that I really really like, and then there's a lot that I'm like, yeah, that's trash, right? And so when this whole thing was going on, this person posted at least 6 different posts of the same thing. Like I didn't even watch it, and that's such a trash music or game. Like nobody even looks at that. Like
I didn't even know anything about Bad Bunny, but it's like I didn't understand why it's a big controversy. It's
Yeah.
just like another person
Exactly.
doing a halftime show.
He's a pop
Exactly.
artist.
Yeah.
So he's gonna do.
And yeah, and it was just like, after seeing it so many times over, and I'm like, you don't like the guy, but you share him more than people that do like the guy. I don't understand
Yeah.
that, like, way of thinking at all.
Yeah.
And
It's a
so-
living in your mind rent free kind
Yes,
of thing.
and so I had to say something. And normally, like, I don't say anything. I used to back in the day. Like, I used to get on there, and I'm like, you know what? It was just wasting my time, because you're not gonna change people's mind.
You're just gonna have the people who agree with you, and the
Yes,
people who don't
exactly.
get pissed off. And,
Yeah. You're not going to change people's mind. They've already made up the mind of whatever. I'm an open-minded person, so I like to hear other people's opinion, and it can open my mind, to certain things. But I usually, when I've set my mind on something, I've set my
You're
mind
pretty
on
much
something,
there, yeah.
and I'm sure that's how everybody else is. Too,
And yeah, and
you
a
know?
Facebook post or whatever is not going to change your
No.
mind. You're going to have to like have a conversation and like really get deep into it.
Yep. So yeah, I thought I'd say something about that, and I've actually, there was a certain other little triggers like that he's mentioned before, that I'm like, as somebody that was born in Mexico, okay, like it is so not okay for you to talk the way that you do, and somebody that claims to be so Catholic as well. Like, for everything that he posts is negative and negative and talking bad about other people and artists and stuff. I'm like, and he said, well, he doesn't even have talent. And I'm like, well, according to the world, I'm like, he obviously has talent. It might not be your type of talent
Yeah,
that
you can
you
be like,
like.
that's not my preference. But
Yeah,
like, it's
it
still
doesn't, just
has
because you don't
talent.
like it doesn't mean he doesn't have talent. It's totally different. Like, whether you like him or not, he has talent. The dude has talent.
Yeah.
His success says he has talent.
I hate the whole thing, like the come here the right way argument, because nobody's come here the right way. Like, the European Americans didn't come here the right way.
I woke up the other day thinking, so on that note, if some, like, people move all the time, right? To be in a better life, right? Better situation. They move to a better house. They move to another town. They move to another state for a better job, etc. Whatever reason they move to, right? That's what we do.
What's the difference?
That's the reason. So, I mean, look at the stuff going on right now in Jalisco, right? That's where I'm from. I don't want to live in Jalisco. Like, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
My parents, there was no work for them there. My dad had to leave for several years to come here to work and send us money over there because he couldn't afford to bring us here, especially the legal way. When you're running from a situation like that, like when you have a family, you cannot wait for them to approve you for, in so many years
to
or
process
months,
the paperwork.
And you don't even have the money to begin with to apply for the process to do it the correct way.
Yeah.
I understand why there's a legal process, because you don't want just anybody to come in here at the same time, right? I mean, there's so many bad people, and you don't want to let them all in. I understand that, but also, like, for the people that have came in here and have proven themselves to be good people that add to the community, to our economy, like, why is it so bad that they're here if they're not breaking laws? But they're like, oh, it's because they came in illegal. They are breaking a law. Okay, but so is your president. Your president broke
that's what I was gonna
how
say.
many freaking laws, and you're okay with him?
Yeah.
It's okay for him to break the laws because he's white.
That's what I was going to say, is something that doesn't get talked about enough, is how he even became president when he has however many felonies. Like, how did that, like, people just like brush by that, like, oh yeah, that's cool. But how was that ever something he ever got passed in the first place? It's mind blowing to me.
Yeah, it's like I said. I mean, he shouldn't. I don't believe he's allowed to vote because he's a felon.
Right, or like, if go back to my work, he couldn't be a foster parent, or like anything that you have
He's
to do.
barred from a lot of things.
There's
Yeah,
a lot of things that's
Can
like.
he even own a
we're
gun?
He shouldn't be able to. Like, I don't know. It's crazy.
But he has guns around him every day,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
It's
What a
crazy.
piece of
It's
shit.
so crazy how the world works.
Yeah.
But the only people that are here that got here legally were the Native Americans, and then you hit an owl.
Yeah, I mean, that was my thought process. Is like, people say they would kill for their kids, right?
Yeah.
But it's not okay for, like, my parents to have came here the way that they did to bring us to have a better life.
For you guys.
Yeah.
Well, and I know there's a whole political part of it, and there's like the reality of it, but I mean, it's really just made up boundaries. Like,
Exactly.
there's just these
Yep.
lines that we draw.
Imaginary lines.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And I mean, they've been here for so many years. We've been here for so many years, and we don't commit crimes. We don't speed. We don't even, like, we don't have even a parking ticket,
Yeah.
And like me, as I'm a business owner, I give people jobs. add to the economy.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
You create jobs, and then
Yeah.
Trump says he creates jobs.
Yeah.
Like the handful of jobs that you've created here, he's going to take credit for.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot to go into, and the people who have their mindset on what they have their mindset, not gonna change them. You
That's
know.
right.
But
That's right.
if they don't have to live, I mean, we live we're lucky in the place that we live at. You know,
Yeah.
and that's all we want is just to live somewhere where
Just
we can.
to live and own a business and
Yeah.
mind your own business. And,
Yeah. Have a family, be able to raise them and be able to afford it, you know, and live peace and calm.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want to be part of whatever's happening in Mexico.
Yeah.
That's why we
Oh, you
left
thought-
there.
Yeah,
We didn't leave to come and make that ruckus over here. Like, we
yeah,
want
if you wanted
peace.
that, you would have stayed over there.
Yeah, we want peace. But that's, yeah, a topic that we can never finish.
That we always touch on, and
Yeah.
we can't say enough. We can't stress it enough, for sure.
Yeah.
But we're we got here late, but we'll start getting Collin out of here before his wife beats him up and we have to call CPS.
I appreciate that. I was about to pull out my safe word.
What is the safe word?
Skin tree.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Could you imagine a tree that instead of bark and wood it had skin, and the
Oh.
leaves were nails?
Oh.
Then when the fall time, the nails would fall and the nails all over
You
the
just
ground.
imagine the sound of the wind blowing in the nail trees.
Just
Oh.
flapping,
It sounded like a rattlesnake.
and then you
everywhere.
walk by it, and
Oh.
You
I
feel like
remember
you're
going
getting
on
groped.
like that. Just reminded me of going on a ski trip to is it Kelly Canyon with the school, and I didn't know how to stop.
and you ran into the tree.
I ran into a whole tree,
If
like
it was
not,
a skin
not
tree,
the
it coulda hugged you.
tree itself, but the branch that was like down on the floor, and I just went right through the branches. And I was like,
Good thing you didn't hit the trunk. People die from that. Sonny Bono died that way.
oh really?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't hit the trunk. I just hit underneath the branches, and I scraped everywhere. I covered my face a little bit, so yeah.
Do you know Sonny Bono was married to Cher, and Cher was like 19, I think, and he was like 40 or some shit like that?
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, I don't even know who that is.
Really?
I know who Cher is. Well,
Yeah.
I've heard of her, but I don't know who Sunny.
It was her husband.
Oh.
He died in a ski accident.
Oh.
So we end the show by, we all go by and give a valuable life
Valuable
lesson
life lessons.
that we learned on the show. So do you want to go first since you just got here?
Sure. My valuable life lesson today is that if you buy a car and you have it paid off, don't go buy another one, and then don't try to go buy a different one after that. They just get you into more debt.
Good. That is a
Yeah.
good one. Do you have one? Colin?
My valuable life lesson is if you encounter a skin tree, get a good rake because there's going to be lots of leaf nails.
Valuable
That's
life
his
lessons.
word.
It is now. My
Valuable life lessons.
is that not everybody that says things like, that comes up with things like skin tree is a stoner.
It's true.
They're hardly ever stoners in my experience. They're
Are you,
usually
you're
pretty
not a
straight.
stoner?
I'm not a stoner.
I thought you were
See?
just the hair. I don't
That's-
know.
she said that.
I
She was like
profiled
totally
you.
surprised by that. You're not a stoner.
I profiled you. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I get it all the time.
He's the Mormon Jesus. Look at him.
I am Bishop
That's
Elder
right.
Jesus.
Yes.
Bishop Elder Jesus.
Yes.
So we'll get out of here. Did you get your records removed?
My records removed?
Yeah, from the LSD church.
Oh, yes, I did get my records
You did
removed.
get your
yeah.
records removed?
Yeah,
You had
yeah.
to talk to
He
the
always
bishop
asks
and
that
shit?
question.
I didn't have to talk to the bishop, but you have to it's like canceling a gym membership. You got to write a letter. I'm for real. You got to
Oh.
write a letter and send it in, and then
Dave, do you remember David who was in school? He was in my grade.
maybe. I don't know.
He's the one that told me all about how he had to get his record removed. He said
Yeah.
he had to talk to the bishop.
Well, I just wasn't going, so I'm like, I I hadn't been going for like a year or so. Yeah, but yeah, you send in a letter and then they send it back and they're like, "Are you sure you're going to be, missing out on all these spiritual blessings?" And I say, "Yep, I'm good."
So you're sure you're going to hell?
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Did you have to sign up for it when you started, or no? Or is it just when you get baptized? Is that technically?
That's your sign up?
When you get baptized.
Yeah.
When you're 8 and you get baptized. Yeah.
Okay.
No, but ever since that, David told me about that. Every time someone comes here that's ex-LSD,
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
always like, "Did you get your records removed?"
Yeah, yeah.
I almost missed it. We were at the end, and I almost forgot.
Got it.
that.
He squeaked it in there.
Yeah, squeaked it in. Well, thanks for coming, Collin. Hopefully
Of
you
course.
come. I
Thanks
don't
for
know why
having
I
me.
never thought about inviting you before. I need to hang
don't know
out
why
with you
either.
more. We need to play music together.
Yeah, we should do open mic.
Let's do something together for open mic next month.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm down. We'll
Okay.
be in touch.
Sweet.
He plays the banjo and the mandolin
I do.
And the guitar.
Cool. We got more artists.
and the skin flute.
That's the skin tree.
he got it off of the skin tree.
Carved it from the top branch.